Hello, guys. Hello. It's me again. Probably wondering what the heck I'm wearing. Well, to explain this, I don't want you to see my face. So that's why I'm wearing this. But today here, I am here with a theory. A game theory. Yeah, because that's what it is. Love Matt Pat anyways. Great guy. My theory is about the game State of Decay. You guys know my series, State of Decay. If you haven't seen that, check it out. But, oh yeah, so I took this off since it was getting foggy. I have a theory. For those who haven't played State of Decay, when you get bit, unlike most zombie games, you aren't infected. Yeah, that's right. You aren't infected. In fact, you just get damaged. Only the blood plague zombies actually infect you with the bite. But even like when they claw at you, you still get infected. So my theory is with that, it's just the substance that covers their body. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the virus. You know the virus from all sorts of shows, games, movies. But they always have something in common. You're bitten. We're not counting The Last of Us, since they are not zombies, they are a fungi. They're a fungus. So, my theory is that we're immune. Hear me out on this. In the first game, your friend gets bit. I can't remember his name since it's been a while since I actually played that game. But there's a whole thing where he's infected, but when you actually go out, if you get bit, you're not. Then there's a thing called black fever, an airborne virus. When your people get infected by it, you take them out for a walk. So I have a theory where it comes to the black fever. We're immune to it. As of right, not in the first game, but in the second game. Because when I played, something I think I remember, that when you die, you don't turn into them. But some are, because I think when you die and you turn, you have the black fever. At least you did. I think the black fever is the virus entirely. Since, you turn into a zombie by it. But in State of Decay, I think the only ones who... How do I put it? When you die, you turn into them, right? In the second game. I think that it's because when you have the virus, but then why haven't you already turned yet? My theory is we evolved an immune system from it. So, when we evolved from back then, I don't think we had an immune system to it. Some people did, I think. I think most of the zombies do have that virus, or at least half of them. Since whenever we are bit, we actually don't have the virus. But some people do. And we have to put one of our friends down because he has it. So my theory is, how did he get it? Airborne, right? But then how did none of us get it if he got it? And he stayed in the base most of the time. Only times he went out was when he was scavenging with us. So unless he got it before he even met us, how did he get it? Because I think our character we play as, he's immune. I don't know how, but I think he got immune to it. Maybe on his camping trip or when he went back, wherever he went to, I can't remember. Maybe he got it, but he became immune to it, or he got affected by something stronger than it and then overcame it. So, yeah. But then, that's all I'm talking about today. The whole thing where everything doesn't add up, where all the other games or movies or shows, you get bit, you're infected. But in State of Decay, that's not the case. Especially in State of Decay 2, where you are, if you get bit by a blood plague zombie, you can be saved. Not by amputating, but with a cure. Now that's the interesting thing. In most games or shows or movies, they don't have a cure. So, why does State of Decay? Yeah, it makes sense. Using the guts from the zombies, from the blood plague zombies. But then, how does it work? If you remember what I said at the very beginning, I think the substance they have is what is the blood plague that makes you infected. But if, again, with that theory, how come does that substance equal into a cure? So nothing really makes sense anymore. But also, when we put on the blood plague, we use, I can't remember what it's called, but if you put it on, you're basically invisible to everything except ferals. Ferals, if you're by them long enough, they will sense you and they will try to kill you. Fun fact, ferals are blind. That means all their other senses are heightened, including their smell. So, but why don't we use it with regular zombie guts? Like in shows or in other, like in shows when they, put it on them. Why don't we do that? It's because they don't smell you by if you're dead. I think they smell you because of the virus. So if you carry the virus, well, how do I put it? If you're already dead and the virus is activated, when the virus is activated, I think that's when they know you are one of them. And I think the blood plague, its stench as a virus itself is so high that when you put it on, other zombies think you're a blood plague zombie. But not a feral. The feral sees straight through that and starts attacking you. So, that's what I find interesting. That this virus is inside of us, and it only activates when we die. That's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.